What's up, Savage Gang? And on today's episode, I'm gonna show you how to make some tender pulled pork turned pulled pork sandwich in an electric smoker. You don't want to miss this episode, so stay tuned. First, we're going to work on our seasonings. We need something that we can rub our pork butt in. So to that, what we're going to take is some kosher salt, then some garlic salt, then some paprika so we can get that red color, some onion powder, and some Dijon mustard. But we can't forget the black pepper and the brown sugar. After we got all that, we're going to get us a nice clean bowl. Into that, we're going to add half a cup of some brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of some onion powder, then 1 tablespoon of some cayenne pepper and some paprika. Since there's no flavor in both of those things, we're using it for color. Then 1 tablespoon of garlic salt and 2 teaspoons of black pepper, and that is all she wrote. We're gonna mix all that up and combine it until it looks like sand. Next, get that pork shoulder, and then we're gonna add some Dijon mustard to it. This is gonna be our binder, but if you don't have Dijon mustard, it's all good. Get regular mustard, or you can just use whatever you want. I also added a habanero for some more spice. It's a binder, bro. You're not gonna taste it. It's
give your meat a good old rub.
But after we do that, we're gonna give it a good rub and go on the other side. And if you have pork skin like that on top, which I just realized, make sure you cut that thing off and don't throw it away. We can make some chicharrones with that, or just some pork rinds. It don't matter. But after we cut that off, we're gonna give that a good rub.
Give your meat a good old rub.
Add our seasonings on top, and as you can see, it's sticking, which is the point of the binder. Take that butt and then season it from head to toe, but not head to toe. It's a pork butt. But after we season it, we're gonna get some pecan wood and some apple wood, my 2 favorite woods to smoke with. But yeah, that's it. Let's go outside and let me continue out there. What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of That Savage Kitchen. On today's episode, what am I talking about? I'm doing the intro. We outside, we got our smoker. This is like our 3rd smoker video. Hey, oh my gosh, forget it. We're gonna set our smoker to 250 degrees and we're gonna keep it steady just like that. So right now we're gonna let this cook for 3 hours, and all we care about is a bark right now, and we're just gonna keep adding our apple woods. And over time, if it starts to get dry, you can start spraying earlier. Later on in the video, I'll tell you start to spray, but you can also spray right here when it starts to get dry. But we're gonna let that cook for 3 hours at 250 and don't touch it unless you gotta spray. All right, you guys, so it's been 4 hours. Bro, I got this mini light shining on me. I look like I'm feeling right now. It's been 3.5 hours, not 4 hours. And the wind has calmed down, so I don't know if y'all can hear me, but we are back out here again to check on this pulled pork. So first thing I did was I have to check my wood. I was checking my wood every hour to see if the temperatures were dropping, and if it does, make sure you fill it up. And also, we're gonna be spraying with some apple cider vinegar. Like if you saw in the brisket video, link down below, make sure y'all check out that video. But like in that video, we sprayed our meat with apple cider vinegar or apple juice. It doesn't matter, but today, I got that apple cider vinegar, baby. So you already know what's up. So after we do that, we're gonna give it a good spray. Check the temperature. If it's around 160 or 170, then we good. We just checked our meat is at 160, which is perfect. That's when we are going to start spraying it. And then when it hits 170, that's when we wrap it up, and we're just going to finish it off to 200. So I said we're going to cook it at 200, but we got to let it cook up to 170, like I said. So we're going to keep spraying it until it reaches 170. And once it hits that, we're going to bring it inside. Now we're going to bring it inside. As you can see, we have a nice bark forming, but what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it up. So first what I got is some butcher paper. If you don't have butcher paper, you can just use foil. Now I'm going to add some duck fat. You don't have to add this. You can use beef tallow if you want, but I know most of y'all don't have that. It's just gonna help lubricate the pork and make it more juicy. So after we wrap it up, now we can add our foil. Obviously you don't have the butcher pepper, it's all good. It's still gonna work out. We're gonna stick a probe in it, and we're gonna set that probe to 200 degrees. All right, we got a new location. I like this location better. It looked nice, all clean, but we wrapped up our brisket. I keep saying brisket. We wrapped up our pulled pork, as you can see. And if my frame is a little off, it's because my lighting is a little low. So I got my probe in it, as you can see. I'm just gonna keep coming out, refilling my chips, and checking up on it until it reaches 205. So, hey bro. Hey dog, can you move? Move. Hi bro, you all up in my shop, bro. You better get smoke up in your face and juices. Sorry, can you? Look, you held all that smoke, now you wheezing. While this man is wheezing and our pulled pork is cooking, we gonna go inside and work on a coleslaw. I know the sound of coleslaw is not appealing, but this is gonna be a fire coleslaw. So first get you a bowl, and then we're gonna add a cup of some sliced carrots. Then we're gonna add half of a cabbage. If you want to add more cabbage, more carrots, that is up to you. I don't judge, bro, but I do like a coleslaw on my pulled pork, I ain't gonna lie. Then we're gonna add 1/4 of white distilled vinegar, add a little bit of some black pepper, some onion powder. Then I'm gonna add 1/8 cup of some mayo. Mix that up, and that is our simply fire coleslaw. Next, we need a sauce for this pork. So in a pot, we're gonna add 2/3 cups of some ketchup. I add a little bit of butter, but that's so unnecessary. Then we're gonna add half a cup of some apple cider vinegar, 1/3 cup of that brown sugar. Then we just gonna season with 1 teaspoon of salt, black pepper, onion powder, garlic salt, and some cayenne pepper. Add some hot sauce if you want. Then we're gonna mix that up, and that is a sauce, baby. Add this on anything, pulled pork, brisket, anything. It's fire. So it hit 200. We're gonna pull it out, and you can see it is 2 in the morning. Your boy got work at 8 in the morning. So, but we're gonna get our cooler, and we're gonna put our pulled pork in there and let that rest for 2 hours. So after that, we're gonna pull it out, and we are gonna get a quick look-see at it. We see how nice it look. It look tender. I mean, I can't see it right now, but I can tell it's gonna be looking tender. Now look at that, boy. That thing look tender. Got a little bounce back to it, a little jiggle to it, like a little stripper. But we're gonna pull that bone out because we're gonna see how tender it really is. Your boy wasn't trying to make the meat fall apart. We trying to be gentle as can be, but I don't got time for that. We're gonna pull it out and look at that bone. That's a big bone, but it is a clean bone added. So let's waste no time. We're gonna shred that meat up, and we also gotta taste it. And I guess I gotta let my dog taste it. And yes, I washed my hands. I want to hear y'all in the comments saying, "Ew, he didn't wash his hands." I want to hear all that because I did. Trust me, these things are perfect for parties. If you need sliders or any appetizers, this is the way to go. Or you can make some fire pulled pork sliders. Check out the Instagram if you are new, and let's help your boy get to 50K. But seriously, guys, that is how you make some pulled pork. Put it on some bread, put it in a tortilla. I don't care what you do, just make sure y'all make this recipe because it is super good and really delicious and easy to make. But hey, that's it. Today I showed you how to season a pulled pork, how to smoke a pulled pork, how to pull a pulled pork, how to make some coleslaw, some barbecue, and all that. If you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure y'all like, comment down below, subscribe to the game. Look at this ratio right here. This is not good, you guys. I need y'all to subscribe, support the kid if y'all love the videos. But before y'all go, make sure y'all check the brisket video on the top left where I teach you how to cook a brisket, Texas style brisket, and an electric smoker. But other than that, I'm out.